In this lesson, you will learn how to solve exponential inequalities. I presented two examples na may magkaibang case. So for example, solve the inequality 3 raised to x is less than 9 raised to x minus 2. So ang unang-unang gagawin natin is to make sure that the base are the same. So on the left side of the inequality, the base is 3, while on the right side of the inequality, the base is 9. And notice that both 9 and 3 can be written using 3 as the base. This inequality is equivalent to this one. Notice that 9 is expressed as 3 squared because we know that 3 squared is 9, right? So 3 times 3 is 9. Okay? Now, by observation, papansin natin that the base on the left is 3 and the base on the right is 3. The same. Now, simplify natin yung exponents dito sa right side by applying the rule, no? Yung power of a power sa law of exponent. We know that the exponent of 3 na 2 must be multiplied to x minus 2. And so we have this one. Simplifying further the exponent, we know that this is equivalent to this. That 2 times x is 2x, and then 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. Obviously, by looking at this inequality, mapapansin natin na yung base natin ay pareho ng 3. So what's the next step? So since nagawa na natin pareho ang kanilang base, i-compare na natin yung base na yan kay 1. Again, lagi yan whenever we solve exponential inequality. So we compare the base that we have to 1. Is it greater than or less than? Obviously, since the base is 3 and this is greater than 1, then this inequality is equivalent to this one. So basically, if the base is greater than 1, the inequality symbol is retained. Okay? And then, yung exponent natin, we have the x and 2x minus 4. And so we have x is less than 2x minus 4. Saan ang galing sa x? Sa ating exponent here. Saan ang galing si 2x minus 4? Sa ating exponent here. Sa right side of the inequality. Saan ang galing si less than? Again, since yung base natin is greater than 1, yung inequality symbol natin should be retained. Dito nang galing. Okay? So by solving this inequality, we have this one. So si x, kung nilipat, or simply by applying the addition property of equality, to eliminate x here, we have to subtract x on both sides. Okay? So we have 4 is less than 2x minus x. Saan ang galing si 4? Ito, dahil dito kay negative 4. Nung nilipat natin sa kabila, naging positive. Or simply, by applying the addition property of equality to eliminate negative 4 on the right side, kailangan natin mag-add ng 4 sa dalawang side. Kaya naging 4. Positive 4 here. So 4 is less than 2x minus x. By simplifying, we know that this is equivalent to 4 is less than x. And 4 less than x is the same as saying x is greater than 4. Okay? So ang solution natin dito, no? X should be greater than 4. And we know that 4 is not part of the solution set. Right? Kasi nga, x is greater than 4. Anything na greater than 4. And we know na napakadami na, no? And it approaches positive infinity. So our solution set is given by this interval notation. So here, 4, comma, positive infinity. Gumamit tayo ng open parenthesis because 4 is not part of the solution. Another example, let's say solve the inequality 1/3 raised to 2x is greater than or equal to 1 over 9. So, mapapansin nyo, yun pa rin yung aim natin is to first make sure that the base are the same. Notice that both 1/3 and 1 over 9 can be written using 1/3 as the base. And so in this case, we know that this inequality is equivalent to this one. Notice that 1 over 9 can be expressed as 1 over 3 squared. Now, mapapansin nyo that since we have 1 over 3 squared here, we know that this is now equivalent to this one. Okay, so nilabas natin yung exponent niya. Because 1/3 raised to 2 is the same as 1 over 3 squared. Why? Because 1 squared is still 1. And then we have 3 squared here, and that is 3 squared, and that is 9. So equivalent lang yan. By applying the laws of exponent. And notice that here, the base on the left side is 1/3, and the base on the right side of the inequality is 1/3. And they are the same. So now that they are the same, we compare the base to 1. Is it greater than or is it less than 1? Well, notice that 1/3 is less than 1. And so, the inequality symbol should be reversed. Okay, so ang ginamit natin dito is greater than or equal to. So since the base is less than 1, so the inequality symbol should be reversed. And so we have 2x is less than or equal to 2. Pansin nyo yung paggamit natin doon sa exponent, no? Parang katulad din siya kay exponential equation kung paano natin sinesolve. But in this particular case lang, since meron tayong inequality, meron lang additional na condition, like in this one. So, mapapansin ulit natin na, again, if the base is greater than 1, the inequality symbol should be retained. But if the base is less than 1, then the inequality symbol should be reversed. And so we have 2x is less than or equal to 2. And by dividing both sides by positive 2, we get x is less than or equal to 1. And this gives us the solution set negative infinity to positive 1. And gumamit tayo dito ng bracket because 1 is part of the solution. And this is how we solve exponential inequality.